Yo, it's back, guys. All right. I gotta say, I am so excited for this game. Welcome back. The 100-line Last Defense Academy. I said that in the right order, right? Yes, as you guys know, and if you don't know, this is very important for you to hear because we played the demo, which had the first part of the game in the game. So if you did not see me play the demo, it's very crucial that you go watch that because this is the full game that just came out and it actually uses the same save data. So it's like I've already started the game. I actually did already start the game. So we're using the same data. But I checked the streaming policy on this game and they said that you could play as much as you want because I guess like I thought it wasn't true, but there's actually 100 endings in this game. That's insane to me. 100 different endings. Like how? I have to see it. So I just wonder like which one is considered canon? Like, you know, maybe there is none because maybe they won't do a sequel. I don't know. But boy, I'm excited. I'm sorry. I was on break when this game came out. I couldn't control that, so I'm sorry. But we're here now. Shout out to everyone that did wait to watch me play. I appreciate you. All right, let's continue. I love this game. I really do. And the reviews are great. A lot of people really like this game. Wait, day 8? We were like on day 20 something, were we not?
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future
Was it really
greatness.
only 7 days? I think I need to go
Be ready
back
give
and
your
check.
lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, but what I do remember is that, yes, there wasn't really a good cliffhanger after the demo. Like, it's a good game, but like, yeah, I just think that they should have had like a better cliffhanger to end the demo off with. But there's still a lot of mysteries happening. Like, I remember the ghost guy that appeared randomly. We don't know what that's all about. I mean, we don't know really what's happening at all. But there's so many, we know there's gonna be deaths. We know there's gonna be actual deaths, like, right? And it's gonna get insane. I think we're gonna change schools at one point, just judging by all the stuff we've seen from the trailers, but it looks like it's gonna get insane. Okay, I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. All right, let's go. Yeah, I was so excited. I was very relieved to see that this game had good reviews because, you know, it's always, it sucks when a game that you're looking forward to doesn't get reviewed good, and this one actually did. Like, I'm actually so impressed that they pulled off 100 endings. I really thought that was clickbait when I heard that. I actually really like the battle system too. I love like RPG games, so like this is kind of cool. I can't wait to learn more about this dude and his sister, right? I can't wait to learn more about the characters. Like, usually in these Danganronpa games, usually characters that you might think that are weird, eventually you're gonna come to like them in one way or another. So I look forward to seeing how that goes. How could you eat at a time like this? What better time is there now that Sirei's gone and we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want? That's right. So yeah, Sirei is the mascot, right? So they were missing and we don't know why. That's what happened in the demo. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hioko clearing her throat. Yeah, so Hiroko is the strong one. All right, we're gonna do a recap. She's the strongest one because it turns out she's been here for a while and we didn't really know that until the end of the demo. She got here before us and she's already fought a lot of monsters. So we need to learn more about that. But like, I remember like all the characters had these cool like animations that we only got to see with one time in the demo. We actually like did a boss battle pretty much and that was pretty much the end. I have an important announcement to make. I'm so excited to be back into this. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiroko? It's about our future plans, assuming nobody has come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirei barking orders at us. Without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Oh, I wanted to add one last thing. So yeah, there was no limit on the streaming, but they did say to try to not to put like super spoilers in the thumbnails. So I'm gonna try to not do that. I mean, I feel like I've done pretty good at that, but I always try to find a way to make it enticing, you know? I'll try to find a way. But I just know my favorite characters are gonna die eventually. There's definitely gonna be deaths. I know it. We already seen it. It's coming, all right? Oh yeah, Darumi. So yeah, we thought she was dead in the demo, but it turns out that they have a revive machine. but I really predict, my prediction is that revive machine is going to get broken. It's already proven that like the school is going to get invaded by the trailers and the stuff they shown. So I think they're going to destroy the revive thing, and people are really going to die then. It's going to get insane. Ito proves we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? My question is, how long is this game? I would like to see how many hours people put into it. Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their blank right across their stomach. Are they cutting their blank or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why we're even talking about this? Sorry, I just had to say that for, you know, demonetization purposes. If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if it's true or not, or if we'll still get to go home when time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. Yeah, and Shoma's gonna get a Gundam. Like, it's in his CGs, or his, yeah, CGs or whatever, his sprites. He has a Gundam, so I'm guessing he's not gonna always be like this. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. And in case you guys think I'm spoiling things, I literally did a whole reaction video about that in last one. So I'm assuming you guys have already seen me like talk about all that stuff. I'm just recapping for myself, really. It's hard to say. It must have been something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Siri could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Okay, she spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually, I didn't register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, you're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Hell no, why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize this, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is a war we cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or just why we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do what I say and fight. Just fight. The invaders' attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That's what it means to be at war. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless rattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of the bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us here alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Hiroko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still, all that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all of this. I've got plenty of free time, so yeah. So this is where we learn about the other characters, guys. Let's just go to bed. I don't know. I gotta do some free time with some people, right? Who do I want to learn about? To be honest, I don't even know. I feel like I want to, yeah, I think free time doesn't work exactly the same as it did in Danganronpa. It's kind of like, I think it's more limited, but I do want to learn more about Darumi because I just feel like she's the most interesting character. Like, why does she look like that? I need to know why, right? Takumi, come play a game with me. All right. I really love old school. I don't, can I say that word? Maybe we'll bleep that out. I don't know if I can say it. Like, you can read it, but I don't know if I can say it. Blank from the old days are more like supernatural objects than games. The madness of the creator, the uninterrupted total pathos, the absolute goodie bag of blanks under the guise of a game. Playing games like that makes something burn inside my chest. They make my soul shriek with excitement like, yeah! Darumi! Anyway, that's why you have to play one of my favorites. You'll totally love it, I swear, okay? Deal. We can't play a game like that, we're supposed to be in school. Shut up and stop acting like a teacher's pet. Show me your soul! After that, I was captured by Darumi and forced to play a blank game. A special game. Creativity went up. Wow. I feel like the Danganronpa's creator is all in that character, right? Like she keeps referencing Danganronpa and, you know, judging by like some of the themes of Danganronpa, like, yeah, I just feel like that's totally the creator. Probably the creator's favorite character, I bet. So I don't understand, like, can we max out? Can I max out on a character? Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me. Oh God, what is she gonna have us watch this time? I'm cool with watching a movie, but what do you have in mind? You're not gonna watch something gory and messed up, were you? Of course not. What was the long pause? You're up to something, aren't you? I'm not. I just want to watch a horror movie with you. Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? The creativity went up. Ding dong gas bing. Anybody know where that's from? One of my favorite quotes.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Yeah, so these are just like pre-recorded messages.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
Yeah, we all know. Looks like another day is over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as much things to distract or entertain me. Now, once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. Same. And so my 8th day of Last Academy is drawing to a close. Yeah, there's a lot of days in this game. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I should be skipping days for the video or... I guess I'll just skip until something good happens, to be honest. It's morning. Okay, so Hiroko's in charge. Cafeteria. Please, something good happen. Like, I know it's gonna happen. I just don't know how long it's gonna take. Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Oh, that's right. In last episode 2, we had a really like wholesome moment with what's his face. Yeah, that was that whole thing. Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Ooh, she's like a freaking the warden. Yeah, Aito. We had a really wholesome moment with Aito. Like they were all carrying him, and I really liked it. I was like, man, I like this game already. Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to the effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not gonna let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at the moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Dang. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness. It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight only makes things worse. Not like they got an excuse to keep hanging back. None of us got any real choice here. They really should just fight, right? Like, they're just like mooching at this point. I mean, they're like trapped there, but they're mooching. They're eating all that unlimited food. It's like Hiroko said, that's what being at war is all about. I get that though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. She starts putting bees in their rooms. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Okay, I'm gonna skip a lot of the blue text, honestly. Like, I just want something good to happen. Like, it's just stuff we already know. Like, I wonder what she's gonna do, right? Like, and just like that, we're at free time again. All right, who should we spend time with this time? I'm gonna go with Darumi until like you learn something like important about her, because I don't think, maybe we won't get any like side stories, right? I don't know, let's see. Not side stories, but I meant backstories. What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen? No, I just feel like crying. Felt like crying. A person should have a reason to cry. Yeah, see, there's nothing substantial about these. Unless I just don't remember. Okay, screw it. Let's just go to Aito and see what happens. I can't remember if we got any like good backstory to any of them. Like during free time. You seem like you're in a good mood today. Did something happen? I hung my laundry to dry on the rooftop fence and it worked amazingly. Everything came out so soft, it just smells incredible. Did you use scented fabric softener or something? No, I think it's just the smell of the sunlight. I've never smelled anything like it in the TRC. As you know, there's no... I was gonna say, like, what are we talking about here? But I forget. They don't know what it's like to really feel the sun. Like, it's crazy. If laundry day is this nice, maybe our time here won't be so bad after all. I can't believe he's this excited about a good load of laundry. Does he enjoy housework? See, you just learn little things about them, but nothing like... I don't know, maybe you gotta spend enough time with them. Oh my god, it's a casino. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here. To be honest, it's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or misery blank anime or hardcore. She just says a lot of sus stuff, you know. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even gonna be able to use some of this equipment now that Seabray's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Aito's reading some right now. I'm not so great with all those big words or small ones or phonemic awareness in general. Really, and don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. Okay, I hope they have pachinko. I played that for the first time when I was in Japan last, and I lost all my money. Well, like, I didn't lose all my money. I just lost the money that I put in. Yeah. Not a good idea, but I also didn't know what I was doing. Just thought that was interesting. I was intently scanning the pages of the book. Okay, what's it about? It seems to be for what the device over there. Okay. And what's that for? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called the Gift-O-Matic. Oh, they got that in this game too? See, we played, what was the other game that we played too? The, Project Eden's Garden, right? And so, like, for some reason, I was getting them confused and thinking, like, oh, we already had gifts. But no, that was a totally different game. Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Gift-O-Matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads, or whatever. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2, insert the required materials. Okay, so are we gonna be able to gift people stuff, right? That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine, kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movie? Oh my god, here we go. Yes, actually. Seriously, it's really, that is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy. Ooh, will this be used for mysteries? See, like, I hope that we get some mystery, right? I think there needs to be a little taste of Danganronpa. Like, obviously there is, but I meant like, yeah, because if people are gonna die, I wonder how is it gonna happen? Then again, the Revival-Matic is just as a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. That's true. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like Danganronpa. You give people gifts, and it enhances their relationship. I'm assuming that there's gonna be some like events that happen if you do that, right? All right, let's check out the leisure lounge. That does look that does look leisurely. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time. She didn't even answer. It's time to recover, and too much work can have a negative impact on your health. That's surprising. I guess even Hiruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Well, wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. It's fine with me. Jeez. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. So, there's like basically no point to them? I mean, I'm sure there will be, but yeah. Alright, well, gotta use more of our free time. Okay, so giving gifts to students, it boosts their grades. Yeah, isn't that for like the battles? Yeah, but it does kind of work like Danganronpa where you gotta give them their preferred stuff, right? You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from the treasure chest spaces. Okay, got it. Okay, can I make one now? Splatter movies. I wonder who likes that. Survival knife. Silicone-free shampoo. Facial roller. Okay. Just kind of... Guess I kind of looked a little weird. I guess they all look like that a little bit. I didn't realize. A next-gen console. You can give them a PS5? Okay. I'm guessing we can make this one. Okay, so since she's already in here, I'm gonna give it to Darumi.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Oh, she actually has voice lines for it. Okay, creativity went up by 20. Nice! Linguistics. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in the report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There is a first-time bonus for any gift you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. I wonder who would like the Dear Sister gift box. Some of them are pretty easy to figure out. Okay, so he likes books. Let's give Aito a book. All right, to make this, why not? Will he just like anything that's in this category? I don't know.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, you guys don't really need to know this, to be honest, unless they start saying some
soldiers,
special
it's time
stuff.
to hit the...
Uh-oh. Somebody's knocking. It's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Getting flashbacks, man. That is scary. Darumi, is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed. I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you want to come die with me? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, die, die.
Why is that voiced?
Die, 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 die.
Kind of impressive. Hold on a minute. Just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been Darumi'd, bruh. You've been Darumi'd. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. I don't know about that one. What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from a glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Hiroko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa that, what's up, alright? Yeah, okay, thanks, bye. Alright. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. I'm guessing we're gonna have like arcs where they all like, they all decide to fight, you know? Okay. Hey, come out and fight. Takumi, what is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up at the cafeteria. Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave your rooms. Now she's taking that back? Well, who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Ooh, what does that mean? Okay, Gaku. It's just you. What do you want? Hiruko said she wants everyone to meet up. For real? Us too? What's she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. Not really. I said this before. The noises he makes. He sounds like the kid from Ghost Stories. That was a bad impression of that. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but fine, Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. Okay. He did groan a lot. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria. Okay. Yeah, so far it's a slow start to the game, but don't worry, we'll get to something good eventually. It's got good reviews, so I know it will get good. Can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them. Or have them raw if you prefer. You're totally heartless. Please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread, one per person. Just one slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. Also, they don't actually have unlimited food. I thought they did. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Come on. That's fair. I've always been useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Why don't they just keep talking? I don't understand why they make you pick them. Why didn't you ask to come here? Why did you ask? Gaku, Tsubasa, Aima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I have decided you're going to leave the school. What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of a phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all the trouble? Right now? Hiroko, have you lost your mind? What would you do to our friends? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't, they have no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. As decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just leave us like that. She's trying to force them to fight, I'm assuming. Probably a good plan, to be honest. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourself useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much of a difference. I just get stepped on like a cockroach that I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously, right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Hiroko, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. 5 days. You got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As far as the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. Okay. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. Yeah, right. I bet you can't even wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference. If it's now or in 5 days, it's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know, sheesh, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. I mean, yeah, so they might as well fight. If they're gonna be forced to fight either way, they might as well just fight, right? Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, he stamped away. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me, but I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope in front of the lions of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I want to see when he gets his mecha ready. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Alright. Shoma. I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang it back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not gonna happen. Why, Tsubasa? I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I get kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? But at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. Okay. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aotsuki. Why did you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? I mean, he was pretty cool, I thought. Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. In other words, they don't have anything. But do you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise, so as long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. If they died from hunger, would they just come back? I'm confused on that too. Like, what would constitute a real death? Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins?
Hey!
I don't think Hiruka was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf? This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruka wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she'd agreed to right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along. We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. So how are they gonna convince them? Is it because there's gonna be, if there's 100 endings, you gotta think that there's a lot that can change in the game. 100 endings, I just wonder how many things influence that. So I have a feeling these choices, maybe trying to convince certain people, will change it. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. Takumi is the one I'm most curious about. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight? Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes toward Joe. Okay, of course it's gonna be him. Yep. Sorry, but you've heard. I'm Ima. How do you say their name? They're already considering me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing, and you know, Darumi'd only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even have to come with my own excuses. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's get the most out of them. All right, so what do? Just spend time with them? I don't know. Okay, so it says we should only spend, time on a few of them. Let's go. Oh, this is tough, man. I want to know about all of them. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassionate plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one we're going to... Oh, okay, so it's... I thought we get to pick. Let's try this. Let's run over here really fast. What is it? Is it Haruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own here. I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Come to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. This is what I've been missing, what I've been craving, the moist... Wait, what I've been craving... I thought she was making a joke. The moist... This is what I've been craving, moist bread, since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you? Yeah, that bread's so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was standing in the desert. Would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I could try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were here to bribe me for information? I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but despite desperate time calls for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Fine, but in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys are out there and fighting, but fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. Huh? What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke. I puke, okay? Oh. That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. Oh, you know what? I didn't really pay attention. I thought she was just nervous, but I guess that makes sense. She was nervous. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Why did you have to put it like that? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. What the heck? That's crazy. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right. That won't be able to fight. She won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. What are we gonna give her? Nausea medicine? Oh no, she said that doesn't work. Puking? Aito, how long have you been there? I just came to see if I could help with anything. What is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Alright, just keep this between us, but... And then, okay. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better if we can assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring out a high-quality sick bag or something. Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. This is so random. Like, what is happening? But do you have sick bags here? High quality ones at that? What about the Gift-O-Matic? Oh, we actually have to buy their gifts? If they don't have them there, we just need to make them. Seems like it's... Okay. So we're gonna make that. Or is this just part of the story? Oh, okay. So it doesn't even cost anything to make it. Okay, she's sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we'll need are string, plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. Okay, I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. Okay, now they're scavenging for things. Where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the others to gather information about what you hear. Okay. Do you have a fashionable pouch? What is that like? What a weird question. Do you have a fashionable pouch?
Huh.
I don't use like what would that even, I don't know how to even respond to that. Well, yes, right here. This here it is right here. I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in their raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagined that all the girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I might not have one, but I got some ideas where you might find one. Really? Back around where we found Aito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually go like scavenge for these things. Okay, tell me where it is. So what do I do? Just go, do we actually have to leave? I found a plastic bag. Nice. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? Okay, I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here. Okay. A fashionable pouch. You know, they do look like they would have that. I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. Are they rich or something? I can't remember. We tie all of our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things in our person, on our person. It reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these go through? You can have this piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. While I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress at least. Okay, so can I go out? Okay, we just gotta talk to everyone. All right, this is just part of the game. Oh, okay, so she's a huge mech geek. She really knows her. She never met a girl who know more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandma runs a workshop. She hung out every day since she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too.
Are you saying you want us to give her a bike?
I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching.
All right, thanks for the flashback. Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might be help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, I'm reading that right. Takemaru, right? You know where I could find a fashionable pouch? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. It seems like we already know where to go, right? Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the pouch. Yes, but I got a lead somewhere where we might be able to find one. Okay, so we're gonna go and do that on the field, right? I'm assuming. Okay, yep, that's what we're doing. All right, through the pink fire flames. Okay, so treasure. Okay, yeah, so we need to hit the treasure spaces. Okay. Seems pretty simple. Okay, so that's our goal. Okay, all right, here we go. You got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Enough of this fashionable pouch. Like, I'm so sick of saying that. I feel like that should be a new meme. Fashionable pouch. Me and my fashionable pouch. Okay, let me guess. But there's gonna be a fight. Or is it really we just go back with our fashionable pouch? Oh man, it just rolls off the tongue. It totally does not roll off the tongue. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yes, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex, the things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people, yeah, like the grandpa, right? So, okay, maybe we can fail to invite them or to get them to want to join, but it seems like we learned all of her information that we need to know. Okay, I'm sorry, but could you give up on trying to get me to go fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. No, take this fashionable pouch. You're giving this to me? It's such a cute pouch. It's fashionable, I would say. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you please tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things to Tsubasa. Oh, there's a mini game. Ah, okay. This should be easy. Even if you fail, you'll be able to retry again from the last failure point, so don't worry and just do your best. All right, we got our mini game here. Sorry, I'm kind of blocking it, but okay, I already told you why I can't fight.
It comes out when I get nervous.
Why does this feel like a class trial?
Like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those.
You don't need to worry.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
What weird lines the voice.
Of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else.
This is so freaking silly. It's not even funny.
Puke on someone else's clothes. It makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke.
Enough! Like, I'm so tired of hearing it already.
There's no way I can
just use that sick bag. The fashionable sick bag.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
Oh, now you're not gonna voice it? Okay, yeah. I've never even seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this, that way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. Okay, enough. I'm like so tired of hearing about this. I get it. We understand the problem. We fixed it. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight along the side of us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your issue's solved now. I just can't puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, can't she get over it though, right? I mean, we've not just like discussed this possibility. She could just get over it, like and get used to it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you. I can't handle getting teased.
I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Okay. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. Okay. Did I
You wanna know
fail?
my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to wait.
That's a cool nickname.
No, don't say that. I didn't realize what I was doing. No. It's an insult. No. I'm sorry. Okay, I messed up. Okay, it's fine. We could retry it. This gotta be like the tutorial.
It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public.
I mean, I feel bad, but
someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette.
I just hope you're not
Or
eating
how
during
the boys
this.
would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and
We wouldn't make fun of you.
sad.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
This is like super easy to just like
trust
not say
you, but
the wrong answer. I did it
I
on
know about the
accident, okay?
others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If
Don't worry,
someone
they're all good
ever
people.
called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it.
I'll puke
I
too.
don't want-
And that's okay. That's kind of funny.
I'll puke with you.
This is so stupid. If you picture on your own, you'd stand out. So I'll puke with you. That way, we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight their loved ones getting ostracized for
You're
that.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
She's like, okay, you're weird. Okay.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
What? I keep thinking they're gonna voice, and I just stay silent. Okay. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Let's go. Well, we're getting in maximum overdrive mode. I don't know how long it's been since I've had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this, okay? I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for making you fight or asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. This is not the backstory I thought she was gonna say. Like, I thought it was gonna be more sad. I mean, it's like, yeah, it is a problem. And it's something definitely to worry about. And, you know, but it's just so silly. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Oh, jeez. Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place where I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves. Okay, her grandpa runs a workshop. Yeah. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? I'm trying to yawn. Oh, I can't. I was like, I had a feeling. Takamura told me you hung out there every day. He said, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. Okay, so did we win or not?
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's
I
workshop.
see.
Machines are really
doesn't feel like the right answer.
fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but grandpa would always
That's
cheer
enough.
me up
That's
with
enough
his belly
reminiscing.
laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me
Your
out.
grandpa's really nice.
Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness.
The voice
As long
actors
as
must
I
have been like
his
making.
workshop, Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick.
Your grandpa sounds really nice. That has to be good. There was another option, but I didn't pick
really
it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's such a
My
basic
grandpa's
answer.
the nicest grandpa
It's just like
in the
saying
world.
yes.
He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle.
I can't help but
My
feel like this is a
dream
big
is to
joke.
one
Like,
day take
this
over
isn't
his
serious.
workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my
You
grandpa's
know his workshop might
forever.
get destroyed? Why would you say that? Oh, it's a. Oh, I thought that was a bad thing to say. I'm against. Okay, am I supposed to retry? I thought that was a bad thing to say. It sounded
Because
bad.
of the want to work on machines.
Okay.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
I mean, I would assume that it was already destroyed, right? With all the destruction, right? That would be obvious. Why? Remember what Siri said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Okay, yep. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Siri may have been, I don't think everything he said told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. 95% is good enough, right? She was at a loss for words. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone.
You have your fashionable pouch.
We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most
And
together.
protect what matters most to us
This is
together.
such a Danganronpa like type of mini game. Oh no, she's dead! I killed her! Holy crap! Oh, she's fine. I thought we turned her into glass as she shattered to a million pieces. I think that means I failed. Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time, but I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is that I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sounds great. Okay, thanks, Sakumi. God, he persuaded her harder than I persuaded that AI robot girl. I remember that. Or the yandere AI girl. I had to work really hard to persuade her on things, man. I don't know. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we just got to do that for the rest of them. Okay, so we're not able to pick. Okay, so Gaku seems to be most likely for us to hear me out. He doesn't seem like the bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. All right, so this is just gonna be the rest of the thing, just convincing them all. Okay. Oh my God. Bro's like a hoarder or something. Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. Okay. I mean, how is that not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer? That's what I said. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine with fighting these monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters most to us. Don't you give me that flashback again. People I care about, I don't have anyone like that. But your family, I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived as the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad, because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure if the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies? You might not have a family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you, I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. What about the animated manga? Isn't he like the otaku one? I don't know. It's like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. We're done here. Go home. Hold on. Just hear me out. I won't fight if watch it. That's actually what gets them to fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo. I'm sure we could find some money, right? Well, I mean, money's kind of useless in this universe. Well, that didn't work. Nobody has money here. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead? I'll have to bribe him with something else. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic. This seems like a tutorial just for making gifts, like, but what will get him to open up to me? Okay. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others to see if they have any ideas. Okay. We always go to Darumi. Look, Takumi, look what I found. A surgical scalpel. I was running around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. Sandwiches. Sandwiches is what she cuts. Okay, a present. What about clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or money to buy more, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. I'm gonna get him clothes. I need to research his tastes. Couldn't we just look at a student handbook thing? Alright, needles and a thread. Apparently he's good at sewing and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was like, not a bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. What do you think? I mean, he wanted money. I mean, this is kind of very far off. Well, he's the oldest of the big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in, day out, he just got good at it. Big family? Yeah, what the heck? Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second, maybe there are other foster kids living on the group home? But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note, okay. He's got a family. Okay, so apparently she knows something. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over the footage of the past battles and making a record. Of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data, detailing how much we contributed to this war. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kind of records, or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to reward when the war is over. Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what C-Ray said, at least. If that's true, then I'm not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. All right, is that how we're gonna get money? Oh, we're gonna convince him because, like, oh, he can make a lot of money, yeah. Sorry, never mind. All right, well, that makes sense. Okay, so just get him close. All right. Oh, I finally got into a battle. All right. Is it gonna be? I honestly forgot. It's been a while since we battled. Okay, I lost a little bit of health, but okay. All right, I just gotta remember how to play for a second. It's been a while. Forget that there's battling in this game. All right, we'll slash them.
Let's go.
Keep slashing them.
Ready when you are.
Okay, we'll just go to defense dash. Science. Can't talk. It's partly because I can't hear myself with these headphones on. There we go. We'll hit a few of them.
Take that!
Okay, he's gonna get freaking rocked right now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, I could maybe take them out. Let's see.
That all you got? It's all right.
Last resort? Oh god, do I want to do that already? Alright, she might take a little damage. Okay, a lot of damage. Okay, god, I apparently forgot how to play this game. Okay, let's just do the special attack. Oh, we can get them all. Nice. This might take them out. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Oh, let's go, dude. All right.
Your turn now.
All right, I didn't have to sacrifice anybody. Just maybe I shouldn't get into another battle. I don't think that's a good idea. No, okay, let's not get into another battle. Wait, if they take damage, will they just go to 1 HP or do they die? They die? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you just retried from the checkpoint. Okay. Well, all right. We finally made it. All right. So now we can make the sewing kit. All right. Yeah, guys, just hold on. We just got to get to day 16. I just know. I already know. This does seem pretty boring. You know, we have to learn about the characters first before we can care about them, right? So that's what we're doing. The only way to convince me is a sack full of money. How about sewing? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Look, I feel bad saying this after you give this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I can give it a chance to talk to you some more. Would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Okay, now I gotta hear his backstory. Oh, so we just go to this? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga.
Let's just call them a chicken. That'll help.
No way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me.
My meter says otherwise.
How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
You can make bank if you fight.
Like
He's got it like that. Perfect. Oh, I don't even know if I got it perfect last time.
If you fight, you can make money.
Make money? According to Haruko, okay, we already know, yeah. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? Not just that, we actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Yeah, that was 30% nice. What's the matter? You don't want some money? Yeah, I do real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I gladly risked my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be safe too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair. I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. He did. He did.
Hey!
I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year.
What? 17 jobs?
Until I was about to collapse. And I don't have a single penny to my name.
What did you do with it?
To running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
I want to help you.
Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got teased.
Not all of them are bad.
There's no way I'm gonna help. I will never.
Yeah, I think the first answer was the best one.
Fight for any of them.
Save your siblings. Oh, I'm glad I waited. Holy God.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamura told me, you're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they all die. Well, he basically said he didn't care, right? I'm still not fighting. What? You don't care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They're freaking they used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die. Jeez.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
I don't know if we should be friends with this guy. What's with this guy? It's crazy. Why are you so angry? Would you mind telling me?
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings.
You already said that.
Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
That's just how kids are.
They complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. If they rip their shirt, Gaku will mend that too.
Oh, so that's how he learned to
I must
sew.
have mended their clothes thousands of times.
You sound
I'd
like
stay
a
up
mom.
all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time
That
and
could
money.
be a good answer in
If it
a
weren't
way.
for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own.
I mean, that would
Give
suck
me back
really
my
bad,
time
right?
and money. Damn it! Just die! 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 Die!
Enough
die!
already?
Die! You stupid brats! Die! 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 Die!
my
Die!
God.
The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
I mean, that's pretty messed up to say. Oh, don't say anything is a good answer? Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah, none of those sounded good. Well, why? Why is it that when I imagine them being killed, I start crying? Making me look like a jackass reading when they're gonna voice it. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? My life sucks. Was I a pansy thief in my previous life? Maybe. I don't know.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about. You
Okay.
don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate.
We just gotta give them the talk no
Just
jutsu.
fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
Alright. Yeah, because, like, I know there's going to be a lot more characters, too, so I'm just wondering how many people are going to die. Right? I just don't know. I'm guessing day 16 is going to be crazy. Okay, I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I keep... I'm sorry. Like, I know he's like his backstory and everything, but the noises, man. Okay, even now, they could all be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I just can't abandon them. They're family. We might not be blood related, but they're the only family I've got, you know. Of course. Yes, okay, so he's gonna fight with us, all right. Thanks, man, you're a really decent guy. I feel a lot better about myself now. He's like Mr. Krabs. He just wants money. But, you know, yeah, dude, that would suck to be in that position, to have to take care of so many people. I mean, there's a lot of people in that position now. Like, they have to take care of their siblings, and who's at the door now? I'm gonna guess Darumi again. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been Darumi'd. Ha ha. You sure got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Haruko sent me on important business. She wants you and me and Takamaro and Ido to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Haruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. All right. Another meeting. Okay. What could it be this time? You're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Mistress, praise be. Did something happen between these two? Come on, let's hear it. Do I want to know? I don't know. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have one day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see, that's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. Wait a minute, it took a while, but we made real progress with just a little more time. I'm sure we can. Sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what's the difference anyway? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to, now completely meaningless. If you have to spend time worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it in training to use your Hemo Anima more efficiently or effectively. Yeah, that's their powers. The enemy and commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. Okay. Such an ice queen. How could anyone not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean. But never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not be any good, but it's worth a try. So do we get to pick one or what? Because we only have one more day. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends. Okay, so who do we talk to next? I just want to get to the point so we can get to the good story. Okay, I should talk to Shoma. Is it Ima or Ima? And Kako before it's too late. Okay, let's just start with Shoma, I guess. I want to see his mech powers after all. Yeah, we gotta find out, why does he keep talking like he does, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into my cellular level. I may as well, why was that red? I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. I know, I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get over it with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Okay. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. So we just keep talking to everyone? Oh, they're tears. Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow if you don't agree to fight like the rest of us? You'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan, so there's no need for me to fight. Just like you said, there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. But let's just put Ima. Is it Ima or Ima? I wish I knew. And put his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? She just doesn't know how to make her own decisions. I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Okay, I guess that's that then. Dang, she really can't make any decisions. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that is ever going to cut out on the battlefield or be out on the battlefield, whatever. Okay. Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in that just one day? Please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan that I've come up with. Right, you mentioned that before. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiroko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, you would lose all the strategic value. He got a point. He seems so confident. I hope his secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Yeah, like, what is he gonna, like, freaking blow the school up or something? I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three are really kicked out of tomorrow, what'll happen to them? Isn't there anything I can do? Let me guess, it's Darumi. I'm shocked. May I have a moment of your time to talk about Darumi? I wanted to discuss something with you, you know, about Hiroko. You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it and I'm sure that it's important. Or did he say I'm sure it's not important? Or I'm not sure if it's important. What did she say that was so strange? That was an excuse. I just thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of her. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiruko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. What is it that you think that she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiruko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. Yeah, didn't they say that there was something in the school? Oh, the commanders are strong. Okay. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than other foes we'd come up against, so that was in the demo that we played. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. We've never fought an invader like that before or since. Well, yeah, we already know that she's been fighting, right? I think that was already established. But Hiruko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture, but it seems to me that Hiruko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something that we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She said that she's been fighting. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only way to find out, we'd have to ask her about it. Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing that she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. If Hiruko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. We're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think that it'll come to that. Hiruko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us get a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiruko to share what she knows. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people, and I don't think I can make my case very well. So do we have to play the game with her? That one thing, maybe? Alright, I'll go try to get the truth out of her. Okay. Would you mind coming along with me right now? No problem, let's go talk to her. Okay, well, something's finally happening. Aito said Hiruko was in the leisure lounge. What is she doing there? Look, Takumi over there. Are we gonna get the beach episode? Is that what's happening? That's literally what's happening.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
They always gotta throw this in there somewhere, right?
What? We weren't peeping.
That's right. We wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We
This is
have
the only
something very important we want to discuss with you.
This is the only reason why this room exists.
Very important, you say?
Because they couldn't throw a beach anywhere. I mean, maybe they might go to a beach, but like they had to have this.
All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watch Hiruko make her way towards the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Well, what you see... Hiruko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too? We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assumed you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is that true? Do you know the truth about this war, about Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiruko. Now that Sirei's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to just start a conversation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war, and I have to answer then. I do have a certain information that you might find relevant. You do? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on, can we go get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'd be better for our morale that way. Uh-oh. Why is this happening?
At ease, soldiers.
Oh,
it's time. You never know when the invader. Well then.
I thought something was gonna happen. The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that all right with you, Hiroko? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Something's gonna happen now. I'll tell everyone to meet up at the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this. You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Ooh. The game just wants to keep us on our toes. Trust us, whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware it's a long story. You may not like what you hear. I'm gonna guess, because there's extra rooms, right? That there was previous students before, and they all died, right? That's what I'm gonna guess. They lost. The fact that I've kept a secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'd finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Okay. Can I ask you one last thing? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said it time and time again, you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, she clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiroko. All right. Okay, we're finally gonna learn some new information. It only took what, like, 12 days? I don't think it was 12 days, was it? No, that was not 12 days. 7 days. I've checked all around the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. Wait, she's gone? She's not in her room either. I've looked at a bunch of classrooms, but she's not. Or is she gonna die? No. I don't understand this. We got to see the swimsuit and now she's dead. No, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what? Isn't that what's his name said? We waited long enough, we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside of a room and there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. The ghost got her, the ghost that we've seen before. We scoured every inch of the academy but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. Oh no, this is terrible. Oh, they went searching for her. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone, vanished without a trace. Where did you go, mistress? It's safe to say that she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. Now that's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. So there's clearly something that's stopping her from telling this truth, right? Then where is she? Why did she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war. I should have known that there was a reason why they were gonna hold off on it, right? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us, the same as what happened to Sire? You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that, you're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum is no longer applies, right? He did it! He did it! He said he had a plan. I mean, nobody's gonna want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is gonna be, right? Shut the hell up, man. Why you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith in Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was gonna seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Excuse me. Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles, practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what's allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times get tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chastity, but I don't know how to say that word. So we're gonna put moves on Hiruko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been a perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There's so many problems with that. I don't even know where to begin, but we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiruko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, we've got no Sirei, no Hiruko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for it. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We're starting to get desperate. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, even I don't know what's gonna happen. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know that she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around and find some time. Oh, let's look around one more time. Whoopsie. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need to do is be sleep deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hiruko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. We all know that's not gonna happen. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. We'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were squashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place the last Defense Academy was? Dang, she nowhere to be found, huh? I was on the ground, though. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiruko. We started with the school interior, nothing. The school looks crazy. Why does it look like a ship, though? Okay, nothing. This is going nowhere. She's gone. Another day, we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean that she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? We can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Okay. Do elaborate? It could be nothing, but what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the end? Oh, yeah. I mean, there was a ghost. I mean, I'm just saying. Hiruko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out. It's like back at the complex. You end up fighting shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only we got to know Miss Shizuhara better, she might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own. Hey, moron, this is Hiruko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Seems like it's more plausible that somebody didn't want her to tell the truth. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Really? Well then continue! What's the other explanation you thought? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiruko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sirei could.
Aha!
I see, so any of us could have been the culprit here. If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, is this really gonna be like Danganronpa all of a sudden? That would account for her, there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside the school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it would be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute, you really think Haruka was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Dude, it's you! You had the scalp, the thingy. Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that was what happened. No, it's just the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiruko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Oh, it was Aito, wasn't it? He's the least sus person. He did it. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? I mean, she would be the first one. We've only got to know each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Shouldn't she be like really happy about this? She wanted the killing game, right? Maybe, but still. My beloved mistress Hiruko has been taken away from me in such a cruel way too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoid-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all of this? Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. It's just a theory. You explain yourself really well though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest after all. Her field of interest? That's odd. Murders?
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack, so... Well then.
Dude, this turned into friggin' Danganronpa all of a sudden. Now I gotta figure out who did it. There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiruko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we could shove the parts in the Revival-Matic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death, a few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiruko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come back with a plan and take action. Right, that'll probably be the best approach. That was the most positive I've ever seen that dude. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch it off. Where was Hiruko? Okay, yeah, we know. We want to know. Now this really feels like Danganronpa, right? Now it really feels like it, Mr. Krabs. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings, and I couldn't. Morning was already. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. What is it? What is it? The ghost dude. I told you. Look at, he's like, mate, he has fire all around him. It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
Yeah. That's what I want to know too. It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just like the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader?
Why do I feel like it kind of resembles Takumi in a little bit?
Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want?
Wait, did I skip?
I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
Does right click skip? I thought it hid the text. This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiruko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you...
Oh no. At night?
Hey!
He's one of the generals, huh? He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert.
Ooh, is it getting
Intruder
juicy,
alert.
guys?
Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Oh, snap. Man the stations. They're so adorable, though. Damn it, not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiruko, too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Ooh, what if she was evil or something? Alright. Tsukumi, it's an attack. We got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right, then I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too. Bachelors could have held off till morning. Is it really just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case, but Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers. They just embraced the bloodlust already. We got this! Darumi, we gotta Darumi them. We just have to make do with what we got. I guess so. I wish Hiruko was here though. We never needed her anyway. Okay, what's the worst that can happen apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean? I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it. That's right. I'm gonna survive and make it back to the complex, back to Karua. And I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much EXP. Right, of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. Alright. Alright, let's kick some invader ass.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
Alright, finally we get into another battle that actually means something. Alright. I feel like we should watch the cutscene. Why not? Like, it's so cool. They transform. It is really cool, though. The style, though. All right, we had to at least watch that since it's been a bit. It's been at least a month. I don't remember how long it's been, a month or two maybe, since we played this game. Ooh, big boy. All right. Wait. Oh, there's two? Wait a minute. There's two things you have to protect? Okay, this is different.
Damn! These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hioko
It's the
said
generals.
was true.
Commanders,
There's more than
yeah.
one of them in the Invader army.
And now we've got to deal with two of them right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
Okay, all allies are annihilated. Yeah, okay. Just beat them. Oh my god, this is kind of a lot, don't you think?
Let's do it to it!
Okay, let's start here. She could attack a bunch of them. Okay.
Fine.
We'll have her do defensive stance because she's gonna get rocked right now.
Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, judge. Alright, let's take these out.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. I guess it's my turn.
And then we'll just have them attack again.
Got it. Nice.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll
leave
end it
to
off
me.
with defensive stance. That seems to be the right thing to do, I think.
Let's fortify our lines.
Wait, I haven't even... Oh no, oh no.
So annoying!
Wait, I don't even think I got to even... Wait, am I supposed to go over there too? Wait, how do you do it? Wait, I'm supposed to be controlling them both? Oh, I thought like it was gonna give me a chance to do both. Oh, dang. That's crazy. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those battles that like you're gonna have to lose. Because this seems kind of crazy. You have to share AP between everybody? And why does it take so long to get back? So it's probably best that we just let them get hit then, because we don't have a lot of AP to share between everybody. Should I just use last resort? Okay, maybe we can just do this. Alright, I guess we'll do this special. I don't know, I don't feel good about it. Oh, I can do another special? Oh no, it's the sacrifice one. Okay, let's do this.
Here we go.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit this dude. Oh, I already took him out? Dang. Oh, just like that?
So did
That was an
we
accident.
win? Or what?
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
Oh, they're reviving each other. We have to kill them at the same time.
No way, it came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that.
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival
Yeah, but I'm low on
technique.
health. Are they gonna give me more health?
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea.
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock.
Another one?
Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
Ah, snap. You gotta be kidding me.
Now there's 3 of them? We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle
Somebody
all
else
of them.
gonna show up. Cutscene? Yes. Alright. New student alert?
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late.
She's here!
Ah, seriously? A night battle?
Oh, wait.
This totally stinks. But we're dead if we lose here, right?
They
And
finally
not just
showed up.
us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list.
And he looks so much different.
If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll fight too!
Oh, he's got a freaking gun? Okay.
Tsubasa, Gaku, you came after all.
Wait, she
You didn't
drives a
leave us
car?
much choice. I was kind of hoping you'd be fine to win this without me.
I guess that makes sense.
If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Tsubasa, thank you.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Anyway, we
Seriously,
got those
they better,
revival
like, revive
machines or
me up my
whatever
health.
up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Eito?
I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these two in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore.
It is pretty hype.
I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and
Oh, yeah, that's
supporting
right.
each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future. Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together.
Yeah, alright, okay. Oh dang, what does she even do
Locked
then?
and loaded.
Tsubasa support fighter specializing in mobility and movement options. Her specialist skill, special mechanic prevents fatigue regardless of how many actions she takes. That sounds good. Ooh, buffs ally movement, heals fatigue, and adds +10 to all allies in range.
Are you okay?
Thanks, dude.
Okay.
Let me at him.
Gaku is a mid-range attacker that specializes in taking down many enemies at once. He automatically gains attack +1 when the voltage meter is 100% or more. From his specialist skill, Special Advise. After selecting a skill, you can select a green space to move your character before attacking. Doing this means you can select the target after moving, making it useful for long-range attacks. Okay. So let's do Crazy Shot. Oh, dang.
Let him loose!
Oh, that's... Okay, he's really good then.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so I guess we should probably chill on those for a second. Oh, we got our health back, thank God. I was like worried.
Let's go!
Okay, let's take them out.
Hi-ya!
Okay, I feel like, yeah, the battle just got easier. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I didn't even
well
do...
and good.
Okay, we got one more AP. I better use it on them. Oh, but they did... Those things didn't revive, though.
Full throttle.
Ooh, we can do this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, I forgot. He's good at defense.
All out of gas.
Okay, okay. Oh, this isn't bad at all. I feel like we should dash over here.
Let's give it to him.
That. I only took out one of them? The heck? Okay, what's her special attack?
You are.
Consume voltage to activate special attack if it's done on user. Dang, she can move like crazy. Alright, let's try this one.
They're gonna hear this engine roar.
Oh, and it's freaking strong.
Felt that one,
Okay.
didn't you?
Well, we didn't need to stun him because we took him out. So now we have to take the rest out. This should take him out, no?
Here we go!
Okay. No, I have no AP though! Crap, they're gonna revive, aren't they? Damn it. Okay. I realized it was a mistake to go after the small ones. I forgot about the reviving.
You're kidding.
Yeah, we still have a chance. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, wait a minute.
Don't screw with me.
Okay, yeah, I should have saved that special.
I guess it's my turn.
Okay, we have to. His is really strong. It's a 3 attack. Oh, I feel like I need to save our voltage because if we don't,
Say when.
this is gonna be bad. Can I retry? I kind of want to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna retry if it lets me. Okay, yeah, I'm taking a more balanced approach this time. We just want to get their
Say when.
health down. We don't want to kill them instantly. We want to make it to where we can easily kill them all at the same time. So yeah, we just don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, let's do this so we can kill the most enemies. Okay, I think this is the call here.
Let's ride.
Oh, and I still have 100 voltage. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really easy
You
then.
can take it from here.
And I got an AP. Yeah, this is gonna be very easy. If I can do 2 special attacks, I didn't even need to do that.
Let's give it to him.
Let's do this. Here we go.
So yeah, we'll just do this. Take out a bunch of them. So that now they're dead.
Gotcha. Take care of the rest.
Oh, they're making this easy now. And so this guy over here should be at 3 HP. So yeah, he is at 3 HP. So we just freaking attack with this dude.
I'm ready whenever.
This dude. Okay, might have to have her do the attacking.
Time.
Yeah, this should do it. So we just need to clear a space.
Yes, leave it to me.
All right, just like that.
allow me to trim down their numbers.
Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, more cutscenes? Let's go. Yeah, weren't those the 3 monsters that dude summoned? Is she rapping?
Fused? What's next?
I didn't even realize they fused. I don't know how. I didn't catch that.
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet.
Yeah,
it's
she
like some
freaking-
kind
it's
of
like a
tricked out car or something.
Hit my ride.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior.
Yeah, we know Tsubasa.
This time, I've got the sick bag.
And tinted windows.
Tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
Oh, that's great.
No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I can
He always
take on the
does
whole
this.
world right now. When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts.
Okay,
We're
we know,
more
but
than
we
just
need
a
to fight.
scattered group of fighters. We're a team. Let's do this, everyone. With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do.
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just
I know,
standing
like, there's
here
definitely a
listening
lot
to
of
you say all
comedy in
that.
this game. Like, you know, it doesn't take itself seriously. At least not yet. Okay. So are we all gonna fight this dude? Oh, just those two are fighting it. Oh. Okay. Crap, how much health does it have? 35? Okay. Have him do the crazy shot. So we can just have her do accelerate and then heal all the fatigue.
Shifting gears.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm probably done for wasting all my
Let me
points on
handle it.
all of them, but
Get the hell out of my way.
okay. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the right call. Oh god, I don't know, man. When an enemy charge skill, purple warning spaces will appear before the attack. Okay, so get out of that. You can stop the charge skill from activating by reducing an enemy's armor to 0. So he just has 3 armor? Okay. Okay, well, it'd be better for us just to run away,
Ready when you
right?
are.
I mean, as long as we're not on the spaces, it should be fine. At least that's what I think. So we'll just have her attack them.
Locked and loaded.
Okay, we need to freaking do some attacks with them. Ooh, okay, that's so many enemies. Screw it, let's do it.
Gotcha.
Couldn't resist. Oh, 4? I guess I didn't freaking remember his skill. Jeez. All right, we'll do this.
They're gonna hear
If
the
I sacrifice one of them, I would get a whole charge. Alright, can I move over there? I haven't even... Oh, I could totally move over there. I didn't know you could do that. How did I not know you could do that? Crap, I have to waste all the energy just dashing over there now. Okay, I was like, I have to kill them with those two? They don't have any...
I'm gonna die.
She just died. I should have sacrificed her. Why didn't I sacrifice her? Crap. Okay, maybe I can hit him with a special from here. Yes! Okay, we can hit him.
Oh, smoke 'em! That's what you get.
I can still go on.
Okay, we need to get him to move away.
We're in serious
Okay,
trouble
let's actually
here.
sacrifice him. Yeah. He's gonna die anyway. That's what I should have done with the other girl. Tsubasa.
Pretty amazing.
At least now we get a special again. Okay, yeah. This is working out.
Allow me to take them down. I hope I helped a little.
Ooh, okay, 8.
It's killing game time!
Alright, let's get her to dash over here. Oh, I forgot about freaking the main character. Okay, he's probably just gonna attack the skull again. We'll just end the turn. I think it saves AP, doesn't it? Whoa, what is he doing? Oh, he's just healing. They won't even hurt anyway. Is this the only move I have? Alright, it's better than nothing. Alright. At least we do 2 damage.
Say when.
Okay, defensive stance.
Takes more than that.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna attack anyone else. Okay, we did it! We did it!
Gotcha.
Assuming it's over, we did it! Ooh, it's very satisfying to interrupt with a special. Why is it sound like a girl? Starting to make me think it might be what's her name.
Back to the front.
They're alive.
Did we win?
Yeah. I think so.
So
That was the most interesting battle so
what do we
far.
do with this one?
This one. I see what you mean.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow, like Mistress Hioko did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You
Yeah,
mean kill
Tsubasa,
them?
you should do it.
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but...
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
Oh, did we get to pick? They're so evil looking. Are you sure we're not the bad guys? Stances. Yeah, let's have her do it.
Me?
Me? No, not the puking. See, we gotta get her over her fears.
It's done.
She did it! It's still pretty cool. Extermination complete. They just have to have the style points at the end. Tsubasa's, oh, I forgot it does this. Okay. Okay, nice. S rank, all right. Well, it was a rocky start, but yeah, that was the coolest battle. We had to kind of use a little bit of strategy, but yeah, it was pretty easy. It's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped to settle my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say to you two. I had to all wrong. You were great out there. Thanks. We couldn't have won that battle without you, and your class weapons were so freaking badass. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometimes, Gaku. I want to pull one of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for you too, Tsubasa. We're off drifting around in the battlefield like you were some kind of off-road stunt rally. Thanks. Most people don't know how good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high vibes and shoulder slaps, though. Okay, probably smelly. I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down? All right, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the rational mannequin. On second thought, it's late and on beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all going to need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Okay, what about the mystery though? Dang, I've been recording for like 3 hours now. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed under the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I gonna have to keep doing this? Okay. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep dream of sleep. I open my eyes and awake, but ow. My legs hurt, my arms, oh, they're just sore. I guess I overdid it. What time is it anyway? It's past 1 p.m. I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Okay.
Good morning,
We have a
Takumi.
CG.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, wait, here. There you go. You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago, too, though.
Hey, guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Her stupid one-liners, though, like, I don't know if they're one-liners, but, you know, it's just her humor. Congratulations on another one, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Hey, you didn't fight. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. Okay. Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. You shouldn't have. I mean, really, you shouldn't have. Oh, for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be the working class schmo thing. Insulting me is one thing, but don't diss Gyudon. Gyudon is good. Gyudon's really good. How come you're being so nice today? I'm nice for you, Arima. Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you'll have the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen soon, but there will be another attack. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear when our next battle's gonna be? My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everyone's gonna say, but I'd like to make sure. What? Yeah, seriously, what do we do? I mean, do I just end an episode? I don't know how long it's gonna be until something else happens. But like, yeah, why are they going missing and where are they going? What's the point about our future plans, Aido? First we lost Sirei, and now it looks like Hiruko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like this before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Does she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? She was murdered by the traitor hiding at our ranks. Woody, you're gonna make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Siri and Hiruko both knew something about this war and disappeared before they can tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never gonna learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out of the 100 days. Oh yeah, that's right. There's 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it still gonna happen without Siri here? I wish we knew that much at the very least. We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of the humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's got to be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Siri must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think he'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? Maybe everything Siri told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes. They're probably out there right now sipping champagne and getting off on a seeing us suffer. What part of that was funny? This really sucks though. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting the school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen in the 100th day, as whether that will include us going home. All we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so we don't really have any other options, do we? Well, it'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Let's go with that. Seriously, don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be held as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they'll all be mine for the taking. Everybody who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world will enter a new era with me leading the way. You're starting to sound like a supervillain now. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria. Oh my god, all right. I guess let's end it here, guys. It's just kind of a long part, huh? But I wanted to make a good episode, so I would keep going. I want to keep going, but I really should stop. All right, what did we start in day 8, and then we're at 18? Not bad, out of 100 days. So yeah, it's really interesting. There's no questions that have been answered yet, but it was pretty hype seeing them all, like, you know, fight and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure maybe the next episode is gonna have the other two fighting, but I'm hoping we learn some more truths, more drama. I want some more juicy drama. But until next time, if you enjoyed, smash like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching.